I have to fab click alarm. Because I'm awake already. Okay, so put the poke streamer on. Did I spell right? I think I did. There we go. Alright. Let me get the streamer's battle going. Let's see. So we'll go down to here because there's a gold chest. I don't think I'm gonna reach the thing because I need one more in like 4 hours, so I don't know. I probably should have went over here. Oops. Oh well. It's alright. There we go. Okay. So yeah, I need 4 hours and 13 minutes. So iffy. Iffy. Alright, there we go. Okay, so we're on the last part down here. I'm gonna finish this painting today. Let's get this off. Recycle this. Just a moment. Okay, there we go. That's recycled. Alright, so now I don't think there's any ones. No. There's twos though right there. So we'll do the twos. Hey Laura, how you doing? Welcome in. I'm back to... Hey, Mama Jewel. Good morning. I'm good, thanks, and you? Hold on. Just when I was about to say, yeah, I having a coughing fit, you know, as you do. Thanks for the shout out. You're welcome. Well, so far with test results, because 2 more came in last night. So still don't know what's going on. There is a test result that came in that I haven't checked yet, but I'm waiting for Vegas to wake up for that. Yeah, I'm still having stomach issues. I'm thinking to ask my doctor, like, is it possible for me with having most of my life problems like the opposite of what I'm having now, you know, because usually I have major constipation where I've ended up going to the ER twice because of the back pain from, you know, is it possible for me to have like IBS of some sort? So I'm gonna ask and see if somehow we can find that out, or, you know, because I don't know, maybe it's that, for all I know. Maybe I went the other way. Oh gosh, it's like go from one extreme to the next. So I don't know, but I guess we'll see what this other result shows. I think that'll be 3 of the 4 tests of the poop test. It'll be 3 of the 4 results, I think. So I'm hoping something says something. You have this, and then we can, figure it out. But anywho's, I don't know. But yeah, so far things are. Well, it said that it's not showing. Like there's like a. It could be a parasite or whatever, but that's not ruling it out. Or something. Because just because it didn't show doesn't mean that it's not possible or something. But I'm beginning to wonder if it's like IBS now or something. So we'll see for that. Because basically, like yesterday, I was doing mostly okay. And then, like, as soon as I had one of the foods that, at least I think it was one of the foods that was on my list of not to have, well, that just went south. So, I'm questioning about my breakfast this morning, too. Because I'm not sure. It says some sausages. So I'm not sure if this is the wrong one or not. It's a learning curve. I tell you what, it's a learning process. So, yeah. But I was very productive yesterday. I stayed up until I went to sleep about 8:35 p.m. last night. And I woke up at 3:55 a.m. this morning, so I had a good 7-hour sleep. Have they checked you for gallstones? I don't know. I have no idea. If they have, it's not like clearly saying that they did, so I don't know. But I'm gonna ask the doctor about this IBS thing and see if that's it. Because I'm on the elimination diet, but this week, like, I've already went off kilter because, like, it's like, whoa, all new to me. So next week, I will be more strict on the elimination diet for sure. Because it's no fun not being able to go out of the house. I would ask your doctor about that when you go in, and so much of what you are telling us reminds me when I had them. Oh. Okay. Did you have like pain mostly on your left side? And it almost looks, I don't know, like what? Yeah, okay. I don't know, like I have like this discoloration business going on that side, so I don't know what else happening. I have no idea. I'm hoping we'll find out soon. So day after tomorrow, I see my neurologist for a checkup. So that's different, but. And then the following Tuesday next week, I see my doctor. And then Monday next week, I have a at-home nurse visit. It's through my insurance. They do this once a year. They check your vitals, go over your medication, and just basic things like that. They don't do blood work or anything of that sort, or any tests. They just, kind of get like your numbers kind of thing of, your weight and vitals and stuff. So I'm busy. But I think after my doctor Tuesday next week, I think the rest of the month I may be free from appointments. Who knows? Yes, I have a care coordinator like that through the VA. Okay. Yeah. They come once a year and they check all that stuff. Yeah. At no charge. So, yeah, my stomach's doing a rumble tumble this morning. So I probably didn't eat the right sausage or whatever. It is what it is. Like I said, this week is off, from, because I'm not technically to have red meat, and I've been having cheeseburgers. Well, because they sound good and they've been tasting good, so what can you do? So yeah, next week I will be a bit more strict on myself with the elimination diet and see if things change, because the day or so, well, I don't know. Bodies are weird. I tell you what, bodies are so weird. But we'll figure it out, hopefully, eventually. But yeah, I'll have to ask the doctor about the IBS, like if I have any of those, and if it is gallstones, if she thinks it might be gallstones or so. Because I'll be there and she'll do like a physical examination, and stuff to see, and whatnots, I guess. So, right? I think. Pretty sure. And like on that, the left side especially, it makes like this noise, like it's like going through whatnot, something. Because I don't know, I don't know, when things like this get to you, like you notice everything. So, I don't know. I just hope we figure this out soon. Sooner rather than later, because man oh man. But yeah, next week I'm going to be a bit more strict on this elimination diet and see if that, helps with things. So, but yesterday, as I was saying, because, ADHD, I went squirrely. So I did the section yesterday, and let's see, what else I do? Did my 20 minutes of audiobook beforehand, and I did 20 minutes of stationary bike while watching. They changed their name of it used to be Judge Judy, and now it's Judy Justice. So I had that just on for the background. So I did that. I did my task of emptying and putting away dishes from the dishwasher, and like washing a couple of the dishes that needed it. I would definitely suggest to ask your doctor to check you for gallstones, as so many of your symptoms are darn near exact as to what I went through when I had my gallstones. Yeah, my mom had, is it your gallbladder out? Because, yeah, which I still have mine, but I don't know, like, because of my conditions, I don't know if I can have surgery, It's iffy. Oh, a wild watch Og is in the room. Get your poke catches out, everybody. I love Judge Judy. Yes, gallbladder removal. Ah, okay. How do they check for your gallbladder? Or gallstones? Or how do they check for that? Is there like a test that they do? Like a ultrasound or something? I'm listening in my headphones to 2000, what is it? 2000 mix. X-ray, CAT scan, MRI, and ultrasound depending on how visible they are. Oh, well, I had a CAT scan, and they said my kidneys and everything looked okay, looked good from the ER. But so I don't know if they already checked for gallstones. Or something. I don't know. Cause they already did a CAT scan, or a CT scan. So I've already had that done. But I don't know if that's one of the things they checked. Who knows? Oh, no one caught the watch hog. It escaped. That was fast. That one seemed fast to go through. I don't know. So I don't know. That was quick. I know it was quick. It was like, before we knew it, it was like done. Huh. Are they like increasing the Pokemon time or something? Not increasing, but decreasing? Because, woof, that was quick. But yeah, I'll have to ask the doctor about those couple things. Because it's been stinking not being able to go out and about on these nice days that we have in between the rain and thunderstorms. Because it'd be nice to get out in the fresh air and actually feel okay too. Yeah, it hasn't been that way for me. Thankfully, I've been okay when I go out, for appointments and things. Thankfully, so there's that. But I gotta be careful. Either way, I hope you get results and answers soon with a productive plan for getting back a better quality of life. Thank you, Mama Joel. Yeah. My doctor's really good at helping and trying to figure these things out. But it's like, seems like for me, it's like I'm a challenge, and we joke about that, because it's better to joke a little bit about it than to get angry and cry and all that, in my opinion. But she is really trying to help me. Like, that's why now, like, I'm seeing a neurologist, because like it got to be out of her expertise, and so now I'm seeing the neurologist, and like it may go to a rheumatologist, because what I have may be rheumatologist things for that part. But hopefully my doctor can figure this out of this situation. But I tell you, I'm something. I'm something, tell you. Oh well. Keep everybody on their toes and going, I tell you. Girl, I get it. Trust me, the additional health stuff added to my already long laundry list of health issues has not been fun. However, I refuse to let it bring me down. I do my best to live life chronically fabulous. Exactly. That's why I'm not like getting mad and upset over it, because I know my doctor will help me figure this out. And yeah, I might have to go through more tests. I don't know. I really don't know. Stay tuned. I do see my doctor, my regular doctor, Tuesday next week, the 20th. So in 6 days from today. So stay tuned about what happens. Oh, yesterday, I tell you everything of interruptions. Yesterday, I got a phone call to schedule my mammogram. So that's scheduled for this year. And the scheduler was very nice and really sweet. So I got that scheduled to get done. So that's just another thing. But it's all, self-care and wellness, that you should, in my opinion, get done. Very important. So it's going to be my 3rd year getting that done, because that started when I was 40. So yeah, all the things. But yeah, so hopefully we will figure this out eventually. I have hope. Alright, I need to put more of this in to get this. Yeah, I have hope. Because my doctor does not give up on helping me and figuring these things out. So it's like she looks into things and whatnot, like on the side, like in between and stuff. So, but I was gonna say fabulous. I do have good news, is that my cholesterol is a bit better than it was last year. It's not so high. It's still not where it's supposed to be, but it's not as high. So whatever I'm doing something right in there. Change of eating, I'm guessing. I don't know. But yeah, so next week I'm gonna do more of a strict elimination. And so I've started the 20 minutes of stationary bike exercises. I am on a definite warpath of sorts to make sure all my Spoonie sisters make sure to get their mammograms. Between losing my Aunt Peg last year and then my own scare when I did my mammogram this year, it's definitely an area of focus for me. Good job on your cholesterol levels. Thank you. Yeah, I had a scare my first mammogram. Yeah, I had to scare my first mammogram. I do have masses, which they are keeping obviously a check on. And so far so good. They haven't done any changing. They were benign, but of course you gotta keep a check on these things. Even though they're benign, you never know. It could change, right? So yeah. But there's that. So yeah, for me, I try to say that it's very important to do these things. Seriously, they're not comfortable by any means, but they're important, very important. But yeah, they're not comfortable, but it's like 10 minutes of your time, roughly, give or take. So, all right, why isn't this staying on there? I gotta put more glue or whatever this is on there, wax or something. There we go. That should do it. Let's see. Not sure if you remember, I had my scare back in March just before the MCS Spring Raid train event. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I do remember. Yeah. Yeah, I had mine, would it be 3 years ago? I love your pen. Where did you get it? I need to get me some nice ones. I got it from Amazon for, I think, under $10 maybe. Yeah, I got it from Amazon. It's like tiger, sort of. I think of it as like a tiger. But yeah, I got it from Amazon. I think, all of them from Amazon. I think. But I could be wrong. But I know this one came from Amazon. I think. I think. I think it did. It's either Amazon or Diamond Art Club. I know I did get some from Amazon. I know I did. Because I have more than one of these. Because I have this one. I have a blue one. I might have one more, but I don't remember. I would love to figure out a way to make some resin diamond painting pens. Ooh, that sounds interesting. That sounds cool. There we go. Now this is working. There we go. Haha. So yeah, we're going to finish this section here. So we're going to finish this painting today, however long it takes. Yesterday was almost 5 hours, but I think yesterday was a bigger section. And also I had like cat chaos going on. I had phone calls going on. Well, phone call. And then I had test results. And yeah. Sorry if you hear my stomach or whatever it is making noise. I don't know if you hear it, but it is making noise. It's being grumpy. Yep. But yeah, I will mention to the doctor about these things. Yep. So I don't know if, like, because my doctor is going on vacation in August, maybe? I don't know. Sometime here. I don't know if she's going to want possibly me to see the nurse practitioner again during all this. I don't know. If she does, I'm okay with it, because this time for me, the nurse practitioner worked out well. I have had bad experiences with nurse practitioners. I think that's what I had, like, when I was in Vermont, is that's all I had was nurse practitioners. I didn't actually have a doctor. Not until I moved to Las Vegas and I had an actual doctor, which fabulous. And then this one I have now is actual doctor, and she's good too. So, but that took like over 10 years So, get your Pokecatchers out. There's a nose pass. Pokemon in the room. What a name. Oh, it's almost time for the battle. The first one. I got my 1 cup of coffee this morning. Yeah, we gotta figure out a different creamer for me so I can have my 2 cups again. A creamer that has still flavor to it, like a a flavor of some sort, but not artificial. So I don't know if that's possible. Some of the Pokemon names are really different. Yeah. Yep. Alright. Thank you everybody for placing. Here we go. Seems like there's different songs on today than there was yesterday. That's alright with me. Or I just don't remember. That's possible too. Oh. Mama Jules taking it away. Way to go. Alright. So we're going down here and then up and through here. Yeah, we're going that way. Okay. Yay, I caught the nose pass. Pokemon. Alright, 209 minutes. Holy moly. So 209 minutes. That's over 2 hours. So I might be able to do the thing. Alright. Alright, put this out here like that. And put that there. Put that there. And there we go. Okay, back to the painting. So, we're almost done with the 310s. Did you get sleep, Mama Jewel? Did you get some sleep? Because it's extremely early. Did you go to sleep early or? How's your wrist, Laura? A little bit. Got woken up with pains on the. Oh yeah, yep. Oh yeah, we got some weather coming in. Let me do a weather thing, shall we? Oh, yeah. Last night I got a test result, but like I said, I haven't checked it yet. Check in a little bit. So here's the weather. Right now, 61 degrees Fahrenheit, high of 87 today. Partly cloudy conditions from 1 to 2, with mostly cloudy conditions expected at 2. But now we got Saturday, Sunday, Monday of thunderstorms, Wednesday of thunderstorms next week. So is Friday's, well, Friday night it looks like we're gonna have thunderstorms as well. About Thursday. Thursday we're okay. Alright, so yeah. Today we're okay. Alright. So yeah, we got some weatheriness coming in. We had a surprise summer storm come in and that triggered a little bit of a 5-volt flare. Yeah, it does. Unfortunately. Yep. Yeah, sometimes it doesn't have to be in the forecast thingy, and it can appear. That's happened before. It's like, oh, really? So at 7 o'clock a.m. Central, I need to check on my herb garden. My alarm will go off for that to remind me. and see if it needs watering. It didn't yesterday because of the previous rain. So, yeah. Alright, we're done the 310s. Yep. Okay, so 3 is the check mark. Yep, there's check marks. Okay. Alright, so 3s. Oof. Yeah, so who knows? It could rain. You never know. Go. Well, maybe later you'll get a nap in. Possibly. Never know. Probably get those first, actually. We got coffee. Oh. My friend's coffee cup. But yeah, I gotta figure out a lactose-free, non-dairy, no artificial creamer, I guess. So I think they make like natural creamers. I don't know. I'll have to do a what's it called? Something test for it. I don't know. The weather people just need to hook up a few spoonies to their weather equipment, and I'm sure we would give them more accurate weather, as we can tell when there are changes in barometric pressure 9 times out of 10 before they have even predicted the weather. Yeah. We tend to be walking weather predictors, just saying. Yeah, exactly. And I got my water too. That is true. Because we normally feel the weather that's going to do something at least 2 or 3 days in advance. Or at least I do. Yeah. It's a something. But yeah, yesterday we had wind gusts up to so much per hour. Was it 21 maybe? 21 mile per hour. So I wouldn't be surprised if we have that again today. I don't know. We shall see. Yep, exactly. Yeah. Yep. Oh, thank you, Logical Beast, for placing an epic flag bearer on the battlefield. Yep. We feel these things way ahead of time. So yeah, body already feels the weather coming in. That's one of the reasons why this is not my favorite time of year. excuse me, I was talking about this yesterday, that fall, when it's cold enough where there's no bugs and mosquitoes, that's my favorite time of year. Even though all year long now, it doesn't matter what the weather is, it still affects me no matter what. It's all year long for me now. So, which that part stinks because it makes it more difficult, to live, kind of thing. But, I still do what I can. And then now with what I'm dealing with, oh boy. Yeah, but I'm still trying to get through. Get through the best I can. Fall just before winter and the very start of spring before everything blooms are my best times of year health-wise. Okay. I'm unable to go out and about during those times because my body just is no, you're not capable, you're not able, it it really has a very difficult time, but it still is my favorite time because there's no bugs and no mosquitoes, and it's not as hot. And then you can wrap up for me, I wrap up in my knit or crochet items and get all cozy, Yeah. That's why I think it's my favorite, even though it's a very difficult time of year for me, even more than it is now. And yeah. Because now I sometimes can get out at least a little bit, but in the fall, winter, early spring, I am not able to. It's extremely difficult. And that's why I need the video visits with my doctor, because I am not able to go out and so that's another thing I gotta talk to the doctor about, is how her and I can figure something out with that. So I'm hoping we can figure something out. I'm sure that we can of some sort. I mean, I hope. So, and let her, be aware that if she's not already, that they took away the video visit thing, which is something. But I don't know if I don't know. I'll talk to the doctor. Yeah. Oh. But yeah, I get it. I get the pain too on that right side as well sometimes. I don't know. My body's just falling apart. My body's falling apart. Oh, man. Even more than it was. Oh, jeez. Anyway. But at least I'm going to see the doctor and possibly get more testing done, and yeah. Something. But I do have to say, though, that the sleep and awakeness that I've been having this past month has been excellent, in my opinion. Oh, there's a Marcus in the room. Get your poke catchers out, everybody. Because, well, not completely. But to most extent is because I wake up super early and I'm so productive. It's like amazing. I love it. So that part I'm thankful for. But usually it's because my stomach is doing its thing and it's like, oh, time to wake up, But anyway. But yeah, yesterday I got a lot done. Not all at once, of course not, but so today I don't have to do the task of the dishwasher. So that's good. My task today is 20 minutes of stationary bike for my exercise. About 20 to 22 minutes roughly. Because I burned about 59 calories yesterday and did 4 miles. I was like, whoa. I'm like, wow, that's amazing. I'm keeping track. I'm keeping track of my... Oh, well, that's like super fast. What did they do? Speed up the Pokemon game? My goodness, no one caught the Maractus Pokemon. It escaped. Jeez Louise. Yeah, I was like, wow. So yeah, I'm keeping track of... I'll show you, actually. So I got one of my notebooks here. I'll open up to the page that's on. Okay, so I see I have stationary bike 150 minutes per week because that's what they suggested that I do. So I put So I put 20 minutes and I put 4 miles because that's what it was. And then the calories I burned, which was 59, and then I put the date. So I'm going to keep track of that. And I think when it's like 7 days, I think I'm going to tally it up for, how many minutes I did, the miles I did, the calories I did. I think I'm going to tally that up after I reach 7 days for each week. Yeah. And I wasn't going like fast or really anything, I was just going on it, pedaling while watching Judy Justice. So, yeah. So that's the key. Have a TV, put like a TV show or something on for like 20 minutes and there you go. That's my suggestion. But that's what I'm going to do anyway. Oh, time to walk around the house. Just a moment. I'm coming. No duckies in the pool today. We had ducks a month ago or something. We had ducks in the pool. Alright, I'm back. Okay, but yeah. So that's what I'm doing anyway. See how that goes. This way too I can say yes, I am exercising because I seriously, every single paperwork is like exercises on there. I'm like, are you kidding me? But anyway, I'm not a fan of exercise, let me tell you. Not a fan, but I am willing to try. And as long as I don't go to physical therapy, because I'm not a fan, just because it's difficult to get out of the house for one, and it hurts me more. Like, seriously. So, if I'm able to, if I can do like these things at home, I'm more willing to do that than to have the struggle to go out and see someone for the physical therapy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It's it just works better to try to do this at home than to have the struggle to go out. That's what I'm saying. So, but that's my experience, and yeah. So, but everybody's different. I always say everybody's different. But that's my experience, and this is what I do. But yeah. So today I need to do my 20 minutes. So I don't know if it'll be Judy Justice. It used to be Judge Judy, but they changed the name of the show. Or it might be Golden Girls today. I might watch Golden Girls today episode. So yeah. I'll have to see. Because that's about 20-ish minutes. About 20 to 22 minutes. I absolutely get it. I am doing physical therapy twice a week right now, and it wears me out. Not only does it throw off my whole day, as I can't do too much before physical therapy, or I am too tired, too much pain to actually do it, and then after I am too tired to do anything. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Excuse me. I'll get weighed again on Friday. I get weighed on Friday at the neurologist, and then I'll get weighed again on Monday at home through the having the nurse come to the house. Oy vey. It's all good. And then I'll get weighed again. Oh my gosh, 3 days in a row, I just realized this. Then I'll get weighed again at the doctor's office on Tuesday. Oh my gosh. Oh, that makes me laugh. Kind of. I'll be like, well, am I going to have a weight change in those 3 days of every day? Oh well. It is what it is. It makes me giggle. I just realized that. Holy moly. Oh boy. Well, I planned that out, didn't I? Oh man. It is what it is. Oh man. That's funny. We have to laugh at the weirdness of things in our life sometimes. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Yep. So, either today or tomorrow, I need to get myself ready for the appointment coming up. Trying to think. Yeah, one of these days. Okay, so there's that. Alright, so now 4 is that, which I don't think there's any. No. Oh, there's a check mark way over here. My goodness. There we go. Got it. Okay, so now. Oh, there is that. It's like hiding. There's 1. There's only 1. Okay, so 4. Yep, gotta laugh at these things, you know. Laughter is the best medicine. Alright, so 4. Yeah, I feel weather coming in. Oh, boy. Alright, I think there's only 1 of those. It's right. Where did I find it? Right there. Gotta look closely for this one because it like blends in. Alright. Okay. That might be the only one. Yep. Okay. That's it for that one. Alright, what's the next one? 5 is that sign. Yep. There's 1 right there. Okay, that blends in too. Good gravy. All the blendies. Alright, so 5. Away with the poodles already. Yep. So that's kind of close to that one, but alright, so there's that one there. Oh, there's that one there. Okay, we're seeing more. I don't think there's any more, but I could be wrong. Okay, that's it of that one. Alright, now 6 is C. Yep. Okay, there's more than 1 of those. Alright. How is little Miss Ellie doing? I think that's your one kitten's name. Apologies if wrong. Ellie is doing pretty good. She's 7 pounds now, which is fabulous. When we got her, she was only 4 pounds. So she is improving. She is on observation. It'll be 3 weeks. It's been 2 weeks, and she's doing. It's been 2 weeks, and she's doing really good. She loves chasing Wednesday Darling around the house, which is our other kitten. But yeah, she's doing very good. She's eating good, and energy's good. Yep. I think she might be. I don't know if she might be laying down with Vegas right now. I don't see them. They might be all laying with Vegas right now. All 3 of them. So, because I don't see them, so I'm thinking they're either laying down or they're downstairs. So, but yep, she's doing really good. Thank you for asking. Oh, a wild Togepi is in the room. Get your Pokecatchers out, everybody. Gotta get them fast because it seems to be going quickly. I don't know why, but it seems to be. Yeah, it's like before you know it, like yeah, it'll be done. Alright, so now. But yeah, she's doing really good. Yep. A little pitter patter. I call them all pitter patters. It's just what I do. But yeah, I think she might be laying. So glad to hear it. Yeah. Yeah, she's on observation and for 84 days. She has to have blood work on day 30, 60, and 84. And have checkups to make sure everything's okay. So this month she needs to have her blood work and checkup. Ooh, I caught it and I got a stone or something next to it. I don't know what that means, but okay. But yeah, she's doing really good. Like I said, she's 7 pounds now. Wednesday darling is 7.5 pounds, so she's right up there with the Wednesday darling. Yep. She likes to play chase around the house. Yep. Here we go, 13 units. Thank you everybody for placing. Yeah, she likes to play hide and seek and chase around the house, and oh yeah. It's her favorite games. Oh, we got a dino. Oh boy. We got a dino. Yay, we did it. Way to go. Alright, so this one. We're down to 177 minutes. We'll get there. I guess this one will go there. Go. Alright. There we go. Yeah, I think they all might be laying down with Vegas, but I could be wrong. I know they're not in the sunroom because when I got up to walk around, there, as far as I could see from like a quick look, none of them were out in the sunroom. So I'm guessing they're either, yeah, and they're not in the living room near me. So I'm guessing they're either with Vegas in bed or they're downstairs. So one of the two. Yep. But yeah, we're so glad that she's on observation now. It's been it's been rough. It's been a rough year. 'Cause if it's not, one of the babies, it's me. Basically, pretty much going through something. So, I guess now it's my turn. I don't know. But we'll get it sorted. We'll get it sorted. But yeah, I'm so glad that she's doing really well. They let us know of things to look out for and whatnot, just in case. And we do have, medicine, just in case as well. But so far so good. She's doing really well. Yeah. But yeah, it's been a rough year. Yeah. It has, one way or another. But we're halfway through the year, so there's still that chance that things can, get better, right? There is that chance. Gotta have the hope, right? Gotta have the hope. Things will get better. Or have that chance of getting better. Positive thinking. Sometimes it's difficult to have the positive thinking, but gotta keep trying. Yep. I don't know what time today I'm gonna do the stationary bike. Yesterday I didn't do the stationary bike until, was it like 3:30, 4 o'clock maybe? Something like that. Something like that, I think. So, but before I used to do the audio. Why do I keep thinking like audiobook? I don't know. Before I used to do the stationary bike after lunch. So I mean, I could technically do that again. I don't know. Not sure. It did help having cold brew coffee yesterday to keep me going for the day. And I didn't know. Well, I've had cold brew before, I think. But I need to get, because I can make my own. But I need to get the coffee grounds to do it, because you put that like in the container thing, and hey, good morning, my beautiful bestie. Hey, kitty, my bestie. Good morning. How are you feeling? You feeling all right? You're up bright and early. You're up an hour earlier than usual. Is it 'cause, yeah, Hubs just left for work. Okay. How's it going? How's it going for him? Is it going all right so far? I'm working on this. I'm going to finish this painting today. It's been a crazy, painful 2 days. Aww. Good for him. Yes, he likes it. Good. Is he doing mechanic? Is it a mechanic job? Oop. I'm listening. Yes. Oh, good. Yeah, my father is well, he's retired now, but he was a mechanic as well. Yep. Yepper skippers. Working on fancy cars. Ooh, nice. Very nice. I'm hoping. Oh, nice. I hope it's less painful for you today, Kitty. I believe I know what you're talking about with it, but yeah. He's been doing this type of work since he was in high school. Nice. Nice. That's good. Yeah, me too. Cramps were horrible the first 2 days as per usual. Yeah. Yeah. I figured that's what it was. Yeah. Ugh. Yeah, it stinks. For sure. Can you take like Midol or no? I don't know if you can take Midol or not, because Midol tends to help with that. Please and kidding. I got a few errands to run and make a doctor appointment for my medical card before I get to stream today. Oh, okay. Hey, Mama Jewel. I use Midol, but only works when it wants to, right? Yeah, I get you. I get you. So you gotta run a few errands, huh? Before stream today. I got neurologist this Friday morning, and then Monday I have the at-home nurse visit, and then Tuesday I have my doctor. So 3 days in a row I'm gonna be getting weighed. I did not plan that. It just happened to work that way. So yeah, I'll be weighed 3 days in a row. Well, you know what I mean. Friday, Monday, Tuesday. Oh, well. There's a Wednesday, darling. Hi, baby love. Hi, sunshine. What you doing, baby? You gonna see birdies? Hi, you looking for those birdies? I think I took like 3 doses and ibuprofen yesterday. That's how bad it was. But on a good note, I got more flowers done for the AirPod cases. Nice. I don't have those. I don't have AirPods. Yeah, I don't have AirPods. I hope you ate something beforehand, Kitty. What you doing there, Bugaboo? Oh, a wild Dusclops, Pokemon's in the room. Get your Pokecatchers out, everybody. It goes fast. I don't envy y'all. I haven't had to deal with visits from Aunt Flo since my hysterectomy in September 2013. Yeah, I cannot have a hysterectomy. Yeah, with my conditions. Of course I eat yesterday. Laugh aloud. Oh, well, I want to make sure, kitty, Gotta make sure you do. But yeah, I'm not able to have a hysterectomy or any of the sorts. Yeah. So it is what it is. Yeah. It is what it is. But pretty soon, well, I don't know how soon. Probably, I don't know. At some point here, it will be ending. Someday. '50s, I think. Something like that. I don't know. I'm guessing. It's '50s. I think they say it's usually in the '50s. I don't recall. Oh, I caught the Dusclops Pokemon. Yay. But yeah, with my conditions, I'm not able to have that. I think we'll have 16 different colors now for the bags, laugh aloud. Also, they are big enough to fit a AirPod, earbuds case, or cord type headphones and credit cards inside of them. Oh, interesting. Cool. Very cool. Very cool. Well, I don't use the headphones, the Apple ones that come with like your phone, or they used to. I don't remember. Will be a keychain type drawstring bag holder. Oh, cool. Nice. Busy over there. This may be TMI. Well, I talk about poop and stuff, so, But I literally had a period party with my daughters and their friends and gave them all my feminine supplies. We had a slumber party and ate all sorts of junk food and watched chick flicks all night and makeovers. Why do we stop getting together with friends like that when we get older? I had so much fun that night. I don't know. I'm sometimes have to sometimes be the one to ask, you want to have like a slumber party or whatever. Oh, new project. That's all I did yesterday when in bed, laugh loud, but all I did was make these petals for the flowers all day long. Yes, been a ongoing project for a coffee drop I'm doing. Nice. I didn't have like those kind of things growing up, like slumber parties and stuff, really. Don't think. I mean, I been to a couple, but they weren't mine. I went to a couple, but I wasn't really comfortable, so there you go. I don't know. It's weird. But I was young too, so. I think it's because I didn't really know, like, the other, like, I knew somewhat the one that was putting the slumber party, like, on, but, like, the other of their friends I didn't really know, so, yeah, I was not comfortable. I never got to do that because I lived in an abusive household as a child. Oh no. Also, I didn't have many friends at that age due to the household situation. Oh. Hugs. Oh, I think Vegas might be awake. So, yeah. Oof. But we're older now, and, thanks. You're welcome. But, yeah, I don't know. Like, yeah, I don't know. I guess, technically could still have, like, a slumber party or whatever, even now. It just, of course, be different because you're older, but still, I guess you could still have that. I don't know. I've thought about it before, but I didn't, like, go forth with it. But now, like, I don't really have, well, my bestie has moved, so, like, one of my besties has moved, so there you go. I don't know. But who knows? I think Vegas is up. Are you up?
Yeah.
You are. Hello, darling.
No.
Stomach issues this morning when I woke up. Is what it is. For the moment. Oh, I got more test results, darling. I didn't look at them yet. Wait until Vegas is over here and then go over to Good morning, Vegas. Morning, Vegas. Kitty and Mama Jewel says. He might. Gotta wait for him to come by the computer. Alright, let's see. So yeah, I got results in. Well, I got results in yesterday, and so far, it's not really saying anything of what I have. But maybe this result that I got that I haven't looked at yet, maybe that will say something. We'll see. Alright, did I get them all? Let's see. Did I get all the C's? I might have. Yep. Alright, what's next? Sevens is fours. Alright, sevens. Oh, we've already been streaming for a little over an hour. Almost an hour and a half. Wow. Time's a flying. Alright. 7. Let's hope. Yeah, let's hope it says something so we know what's going on. Oh, darling, I got results. Are you ready?
Okay.
I got the results at almost 11 o'clock last night. By the looks.
Oh.
Huh? So. Alright, so let's see. Obviously, the doctor hasn't seen them yet because that was that night. Oh. Okay. Oh, this is for the other thing I had done that you have to have done every so often. Okay, so negative.
That's good.
Yeah, for. Okay. So good news is that I'm negative for like cervical cancer, right? Is that what that is? Yep. It's a screening test for cervical cancer, so that is negative. Yay. So yay. Because you know you gotta have that done too well, for me it's every 5 years, as long as it stays negative. So yay. So we're still waiting for one poop test to come back. Is it one?
I don't know.
How many have I had? There was 4 containers, so I imagine there's 4 different ones, and I think 3 have came back. So I think we're still waiting on the one poop test. One less issue to worry about now. Exactly. Yep. So now I'm good for 5 years, so I don't have to have that done for another 5 years. Yay! 5 years. Woohoo! Because you know that's uncomfortable as well. All the uncomfortable things we gotta go through. Man, oh man. Anyway. But yeah, that's excellent news. Yep. So I think we're still waiting on one poop test result. I think. Because we had the 2 blood works come in, which overall was okie dokie. I just gotta, do a change of, like, I gotta do my exercising and stuff like that. But yeah, I think there's one more poop test to come in, but I'm not certain. But I think there's just one more left. I think. But I could be wrong. So, but I do see the doctor on Tuesday, so we'll go from there.
Love you.
Love you, Darren. You going downstairs to work already? Yeah. Okay, love you.
Love you.
You got your caffeine and everything. Breakfast.
Yep.
Okay. Okie dokie. Oh, everyone stretch. There's the Ellie Belly. Oh, she playing with Daddy. She like that we play. Oop. Hoppity hop. Oh my goodness. Oh, she's gonna follow you downstairs. Follow Daddy. And there she goes. It's so cute. She goes with pitter patter. Oh, I love the baby so much. She's following Vegas downstairs to work. Yep. She did this yesterday too. She had Vegas like chasing her around the house. It was so funny. But yeah, it was one less thing to worry about. That is for sure. Yep. And like for that one, I don't have to have for 5 years. So I'm good until what year are we in? 2023. So 2028. I'm good till 2028. So how old will I be? I'll be up there. I'll be up there. Marie, Pokemon's in the room. Get your book catches out, everybody. So, yeah. You gotta get coffee creamer today, kitty? Or are you all good for coffee creamer? For your iced coffee. I haven't seen Crafty on for a couple days. I think you said something about their internet got interrupted or something. I got creamer today. Nice. Not ready to make it yet. Just took my meds and stuff. Oh, okie dokie. Have you heard from Crafty? I haven't seen Crafty on for a couple days. He has internet issues. He said he should be on today. Okie doke. You know, when you get used to seeing your friends on and then they're not, you get worried, you know? Like Jules. I haven't seen Jules. No one's seen Jules for a few days or so. Yeah, I know, laugh loud. Yeah, I caught the Mareep Pokemon. Well, yeah, you know. When you don't see your friends on and stuff when they're usually on, or, you know, you get worried. GG, thank you. You get worried. Or, you know, at least concerned, you know. I don't know how long I'm streaming today. Well, I'm streaming at least until I finish this painting. That's the plan. That is the plan. So we're already an hour and a half in. It's why it annoys me with those that say that online friendships are not as real or as important as those in real life. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Because, like, just because you don't see them, like, right there in person, doesn't mean, you know, they're not your friend, kind of thing, you know. There's still, yeah, I don't get it really either. 13 units, hey. Thank you everybody for placing. Here we go. I have, you know, online friendships are just as important, I say, as any other friendship. I have better friendships and closeness with those here on Twitch than any I have had in real life in the past decade. Well, there you go. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Ooh, I don't think we're gonna win. Oh no! They got us. Let's try it again. Facts, Mama Julia. Okay, so try this again. Where are we at? 146. Oh man, we might do it though. Alright, let's put this back out there. Let's go here. Go here. Boop. There we go. Okay, so this one. Okay. Firefly, who y'all know from MCS, is like my soul sister, and she and I have never met in person, but she is the one person who knows all my stuff and has stood by me and never betrayed me while others in real life have stabbed me 10 ways to Sunday. Yeah. Ugh. Yeah. Oh. Here's something. So, today's lunch will be leftovers of Hooters foods. I'm gonna have a combo slider. It's one of them is a cheeseburger slider. The other one is a chipotle honey chicken slider with curly fries and cheese sauce. Yes, I know I shouldn't be eating this, but this week is already gone kaput. So, yeah. As I said, I'm going to try next week to be more strict with this elimination diet than this week. This week is just, yeah. So, but I hear the babies, I think, playing. Getting distracted. Oh, what you doing? Are you playing with a toy? Wednesday, darling. I hope you're playing with a toy. Are you playing with a toy? I think you're playing with a toy. Oh, now your sister is. Wednesday, darling, and Allie Belly is in the kitchen playing with toys. That's what it sounds like. I think it's a toy. I hope it's a toy. Oh yeah, it's the Springy. They're good. They're playing with their toy. Get the toy. Get the toy. No, don't put it in further. Hold on, baby. Hold on, baby. You got it? You got it? Yeah. Let Mama get it for you, yeah? There it goes. Go get it, baby. It's in the kitchen. Go get it. Go get it. It's in the kitchen. Go get it, babies. Your sister got it. There it goes. Go get it Wednesday. And there she goes. She's like skidded. Oh my gosh, it's hilarious. Oh, the babies crack me up. Oh my gosh. They absolutely crack me up. I love it. Yeah, they got one of these like springy toys. Once it goes, Ellie Belly will do that too. It's so funny. Yeah, they're playing. They're playing in the kitchen. That's their favorite spot to play with the spring is in the kitchen. And then they'll do this like skittering and yeah. Oh man, they're hilarious. Love them so much. Oh, now they're going down the hall. Oh boy. They keep me going. So yeah, in my headphones I'm listening to 2000 mix of music. Oh, now Wednesday darling got having a gobble. She got hungry. Oh, sweet babies. Thank you, June Life, for placing an epic gladiator on the battlefield. Alright, coffee time. I haven't drank that much coffee, as you can see. It's my 1 cup of coffee a day, and then I got my water. So what I can tell, Kitty, the frame that I'm gonna frame your diamond painting with, it's all the same price for the wood, the black, and the white outside of it. So it's all the same price. So I don't know if you have a preference. But it's all the same price from what I can find. So OMG, I think I had my stream anniversary date wrong. Oh no! Whoops! Oopsie daisy. Any color is fine, babes. Okay. Okay. Okie doke. So I'll probably just do like the black one maybe. Maybe. Twitch sent me a notification that says it's in 2 weeks. Oh, okay. Cool. Well, now you know. But first stream was in April. Okay. I mean May. Oh, maybe it's when you got affiliated? It might be when you got affiliated. No, I mean? That might be what that is. Yeah, it might be when you got affiliated. That's what I'm thinking. I didn't think of that. Yeah. That's my thought. I could be totally wrong, but that's my thought. Yeah, it's probably when you got affiliated. Yes, your Twitch stream anniversary is based off when you got affiliated. There you go. Yep. Now we know. Yeah, now I'm gonna have to do it all over again. Oh, that's alright. What, the subathon? You're gonna do the subathon all over again? Is that what you're saying? For 100 days? Or no? Or what are you talking? No, the streamversary. Oh, you're not gonna do the 100-day subathon. I'm just teasing you. Well, at least they sent it, so well, technically this would be your affiliate stream anniversary. So it'd be a little bit different. Because your stream anniversary would be like, how long you've been streaming. No, because they wouldn't be able to stream every day, laugh out. Yeah, that was a lot. Oh my gosh. That was a lot. 100 days. My 4-year stream anniversary is end of next month. Oh. Yeah, I had my stream anniversary, my second one, May 14th. So 2 months ago already. But the affiliate stream anniversary, it's not up yet. I think that's like August, September, something. There's a Venipede Pokemon in the room. Get your Pokecatchers out, everybody. So I got the notification 11 hours ago, so I guess that means 2 weeks from today. It sounds, yeah. Well, plus I think it'll say, like if you're streaming that day too, there's a thing that will come up for people to click on, and it'll say affiliate stream anniversary, or it'll say something of that sort, because I know it did for Dave the Rock TV about a month or so ago. So yeah, I think the same thing will happen. It'll like, for people, they can press that button and like say happy affiliate or whatever birthday or something. I think it would be the 28th because that's 2 weeks from today. Yep, maybe. I have yet to be able to stream for any of my previous years, as I have always been too sick or in too much pain to stream, so I am hoping I can do it this year. Yeah. Okay, I hope so too, Mama Jewel. Yeah. Oh, Mama Jewel and Blaze and Kitty caught the Venipede Pokemon. Way to go. Yeah, it'll come up for people to press it, and it'll say like happy affiliate birthday or something. Yeah. So you could put affiliate birthday, and however many years it's been. Oh, pardon me. Hey, Lady B. Hey, MC. How you doing, Lady B? Doing all right? Oh, now Ellie Belly's having a gobble after their chasing of the toys in the kitchen and skittering around the floor. Whoa, excuse me, I burped it. Oh, Lady B knew I was gonna burp. So I'm okay having a ham and cheese bagel. Ooh, I wanted bagels the other day. What day was it? It was the other day. Monday? Monday, yeah. I wanted a bagel with cream cheese. I wonder, can we do bagels? I can have bagels, I think. I'm gonna see if we can have bagels. And we just get the bagels from like Panera Bread. Just get like 6 of them, so we each have 3. And then I can use my own cream cheese, because I can only have like 2 tablespoons of cream cheese, roughly, on this elimination diet. Even though this week, that's like out the window. But yeah. But next week I'm planning to be more strict with the elimination diet. Yeah. That's my plan. Hiya, Lady B. That sounds yummy. Yeah, it does. Yum, yum, yums. Alright, got all the 4s. Yep. Alright, what's next? E's. Yep, there's E's. So, 8. Lady B's having their lunch. So maybe with this elimination diet, maybe my cholesterol will lower more. We can hope. But it is looking better than last year, so I'm like super happy about that. So the thing is, I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't know. I'm guessing it's to change vegan, for all I know. I'm guessing that's probably a big part of it. And then I guess maybe it'll help as well with this elimination diet. I have no idea. I don't know. Who knows? Oh, I got good news. Well, great news, Lady B. I do not have cervical cancer because, do the screening. What's that? What's happening? We have cat chaos happening. I don't know. I thought I heard something of cat chaos. But yeah, so I'm clear for that. Because you have to have a screening well, for me it's every 5 years unless something. So yeah. So, yep. I negative for that. Yay, that is brilliant news. Yep. It's just one of the things we gotta, get screened for. So now I'm good for 5 years. So I'm happy about that. But we still don't know what's going on with me yet. Because I think I had two or three of the poop results back, and that's not telling me anything yet. So there might be one more result to come in, but I'm not certain. So we're wondering if I have either a form of IBS or... Oh, you're eating. I'm so sorry. I just realized. Oh, well. Oopsie daisy. Or gallstones, maybe. So I have to talk to my doctor about these things on Tuesday. Hi, Ellabelly. What you doing, baby girl? Where's your sister? What's your sister doing? Yep. So, at least that's some really good news. So, one less thing to worry about. And I scheduled yesterday my mammogram. So that will be happening in August. So what is that, 2 months? Yeah. So in 2 months, 2.5 months, I'll be having my mammogram. Lady B! Hi, Laura. Laura, did you fall asleep? I'm just teasing. What's the good news? Oh, the good news is I'm negative for cervical cancer. Because I had to have that test done too. But yeah, I said all the things. Yay! Yep. Nope. Laugh aloud. Thank you, Brony, for placing the epic Shinobi on the battlefield. What are you doing Wednesday, darling? Wednesday's causing chaos. Good gravy. Oh my goodness. Well, she's on the... What is it there? The perch now for the moment. Hey, kitty. I see you over there. Yeah, you razzy-tazzy. You zoom. Hey, Laura, Lady B. Yep, so. Excelente news. For that, anyway. Alright, I think I got all the E's. Yep. Alright, what's next? U's. Yep, so 9s. Alright, nines. But yeah, I'm still having stomach issues, so I don't know. But yesterday was very productive. I did my 20 minutes of audio. Why do I keep saying audio? Oh. Stationary bike. Oh my gosh. While watching Judy Justice. It used to be called Judge Judy, but now it's Judy Justice. So I had that on TV while I was cycling. And so I'm keeping track of that. So that way, when they say, well, how much exercise are you doing? I can say, I'm doing 7 days a week. Thank you very much. 20 minutes a day. Then, be like, okay. Yep. Then watch. You say that, and then they'll say, well, you can bump it up now. I'm like, no. Oy vey. It's like, is this not good enough? Jeez Louise. That's what gets me. You do what they say, right? Sometimes, and then they'll say otherwise. Like the time that I quit smoking, which I'm still smoke free. Was it 14 years later? This August, maybe? Is it 14 years? I don't know. It's a long time. No, it's not that long. How long is it? Hold on. We're in 2023. I quit in 2012. So 11 years. I was wrong. But it'll be 11 years this August. I've been, smoke free from cigarettes. And, yeah, I don't get it. They want you to quit and stuff, and then they're like, good for you, and then that, or they just don't acknowledge, and it's like, seriously, you wanted me to quit? I quit, and that's it. Oh God, my child is 12 this November. Oh my. Yeah, I don't know. But instead of smoking, I am crafting. So, and it's not hurting me and it's not hurting anybody else. So, I prefer this. So, this one last thing also to worry about for me is other stuff happening. So, yep. But yeah, it'll be 11 years. Holy moly. I just realized it was 21 years that I've graduated high school. I'm like, holy moly. Alright, that one's done. Alright, what's next? 10 is Y. There's no Y's. Alright, 11 is 5s. Is there 5s? No. 12s is T's. Yeah, there's lots of T's. Okay. So, but, to be fair, these were nurse practitioners, in a different state. So, yeah, we're just gonna, bypass that. Because, yeah, that didn't go so well. But yeah, every time you gotta do paperwork or whatever, it's I gotta put former smoker. I'm like, really? Get your Pokecatchers out. There's a Larvesta Pokemon in the room. Be right back. Gotta add water to the turtle tank. Okay, kitty, be careful doing that. But yeah, so now, I'm crafting instead of the other. So yep, I like it a lot better, honestly. And now, because it's been, it'll be 11 years that, I've been smoke free, I cannot be near anyone that is smoking cigarettes because, it makes me cough and, it doesn't make me feel good. It makes me, feel sickly. Yeah. And then I think to myself, I used to do that, and I'm like, well, now I know. It's kind of one of those things. Now you know how it was for possibly others, and then you kind of do feel bad about it. But then you got to remind yourself, well, I quit now, so I'm not doing that anymore. So yeah. No one caught the Larvesta. See, this thing is so fast. Why? It's I don't know. Oh shoot, you said that and I had to do the math. It's been 33 years since I graduated high school and 31 years since I was in the military. Oh wow. So you enlisted in the military 2 years after you graduated high school then? Did I figure that out right? Was it 2 years after you graduated that you went into the military, Mama Jewel? Yes, I spent 2 years traveling through Europe. One of those years I was living with my dad in Germany. Oh, wow. Wow. How long were you in the military for, Mama Jewel? And if I don't want anything to trigger, so if we need to change the subject, let me know. I don't want to trigger anything by talking about it. So just let me know. Change the subject or something, and yeah. Welcome back, Kitty. Kitty likes doing that. Love it. I have a I'll be back as well, Kitty. That's a touchy subject, but long story short, I was not in for very long due to MSA. And we'll leave it at that so others are not triggered. Right. I am an open book about all my stuff, but I don't want others to be triggered. Yeah, I understand. And thank you, Mama Jewel. That's why I said we can change the what we're talking about. Welcome back, Kitty. Thanks. MSA military. Oh, no. Okay. Yeah, let's change the subject. Yeah. Okay. Oh, 23 units. Thank you, everybody, for placing on Stream Raiders. Yeah, we'll change the subject, Mama Jewel. No problem. No problem at all. We got 23 to... Whoop. It's going down for the enemy. Wow. Who in the... Wow, they're Whoa, they took them out lickety split fast here. Whoa, baby. Alright, here we go. We got it through that time. Okay, here we go. Just had to put a gallon of water in their tank. Now I'm hungry, so I'm gonna go make a breakfast sandwich and coffee, I guess. Okay, kitty. This, well, let's see. 115 minutes. Well, we're getting there. Alright, this one. We'll go here, yeah. Boop. And, whoop. A boop. Well, we'll go like that. Yeah, there we go. Come on. There we go. Okay, here we are. This one. Okay. Well, we might have it looks like we're gonna have sunshine today. Oh, if only I felt better. If only I felt better. Because, like, there's parks and stuff. And, like, coffee shops and stuff. But I'm having my coffee with creamer, so it would have to be like a cold brew coffee. Cold brew iced coffee at this time. So, well. Unless they have like something well, yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I'm already went off kilter with the elimination, but I am planning on being more strict with it next week. So, yeah, there's that. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, I gotta figure out when I'm gonna do my stationary bike exercise. I might do that after lunch. I might. And then I can get in a routine of like, because when I did this last year for 6 months, every day, I did the stationary bike right after lunch, and it became a routine. So that's why it lasted for 6 months. So I probably should like maybe try to do that again because it seemed to work. Because I'm routine based, routine and oh, hold on, be right back. I gotta check on my herbs. Be right back, everybody. Okay, I'm back. Don't have to water the herb garden this morning. So that's good. So that counted for walking around the house. Oh, everyone hydrate. Here we go. Okay. So the herb garden's coming along. It says basil, parsley, and oregano, and then we have a mosquito plant to keep away from the herbs.